Welcome back, students. Today's our topic is coordinate geometry. When we talk about coordinate geometry in O levels and exams like at Excel and similar exams, IGCSE exams, first concept of coordinate geometry is gradient of a straight line. Gradient basically tells us about the steepness of the straight line. The more is the gradient, steeper is the line. And formula for finding the gradient of a straight line whose 2 points are given is vertical distance or height between two points and horizontal distance. If we are given 2 points, say x1, y1 and x2, y2 in the plane, then the gradient of the line joining these 2 points will be, vertical distance will be y2 minus y1, or horizontal distance will be x2 minus x1. Let us understand this concept with the help of few examples. First example is, work out the gradient of line passing through pair of points 1, 4 and 3, 10. In this example, first point we will call it x1, y1 is 1, 4 and second point x2, y2 is equal to 3, 10. The gradient of line joining these 2 points will be, sometime it is also written as m, this will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let us put the values. What is y2? This is 10, and what is y1? This is 4 over x2, which is 3, and x1, which is 1. This will be 6 over 2, which will simplify to 3. So the gradient of line which joins these two given points is 3. Now we move to our next question. What is gradient of line passing through the pair of points? First point given in this question is minus 5 minus 9, that is x1 is minus 5, y1 is minus 9. Second point x2, y2 is equal to 1, 3. Simply the gradient will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which will be 3 minus 9 over 1 minus 5. You can see from here that this minus will make it plus. 3 plus 9, 12 over 1 plus 5, 6. Gradient of the second line is 6. The answer to our first question was 3 and the answer to our second question is 2, which means that the line in the first question is steeper than the line in the second question. This is normally, sometimes normally this is not the case that the points are straightforwardly given in the form of order pairs. Sometimes in the questions the points are given like this. You are given a figure, a grid shows different points of a straight line and you are asked to find the gradient of this line. If we look over here, in the grid, first we need to identify some points which can easily be read by us. I am highlighting 2 points. This point is 0, 0 and this point is 4, 8. So x1, y1 is 0, 0 and x2, y2 is 4, 8. Now we can find the gradient by using the same formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, 8 over 4, which is 2. If we come to this question, I can pick this point, which is minus 2, 8. This point is minus 1, 6. This point is 0, 4. This point is 1, 2. This point is 2, 0. But we only need 2 points, whichever point you pick from this. I am picking first point 2, 0, the point on x-axis, and second point is 0, 4, the point on y-axis. I can easily calculate the gradient again using the same formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which will simplify to minus 2. The answer to our first question was 2. The answer to this question is minus 2. One thing we need to observe from here, that as we move from left to right, if the line is going upwards, its gradient is positive, and if the line is going downward as we move from left to right, this line is moving downward, you can see its gradient is minus 2. This is an important point to observe, which will be used in our later higher classes. Sometimes this concept of finding gradient and this formula is used or manipulated in some different ways. You see in this question, he is giving 2 points. One is 5 minus 2, second point is 8c, c is unknown, and he has given the gradient of line joining these 2 points, and you have to find c. In this case, x1 y1 is equal to 5 minus 2, x2 y2 is equal to 8c, and gradient m is also given. Gradient m is equal to 3. You need to find this c. By using the formula, m is equal to y2, which is c, minus y1, which is minus 2, over x2, which is 8, minus x1, which is 5, and this gradient is equal to 3. From here we will simplify. C plus 2 over 8 minus 5 is 3 is equal to 3, which implies C plus 2 is equal to 9, which further implies C is equal to 7. A similar question to end this lesson. He again has given 2 points. Ordinate of second point is unknown, h, and gradient is also given. We will use the same formula. Gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and this gradient is 4, which implies h minus minus 9, h plus 9 over minus 2 plus 8 is equal to 4, which further implies h plus 9 is equal to 8 minus 2, 6, 4 are 24, which implies h is equal to 15. So these were some questions, exam-like question in which we deal with the formula of gradient. In the first category, we simply use 2 points to find the gradient. In the second type questions, we identified the point from the graph and we found the gradient of the lines given in the graph. And in the third type of questions, we found missing coordinate, one of the missing coordinate of a point with the help of gradient and the other known points. I hope you would have enjoyed today's lecture. In next lecture of the coordinate geometry, in next lesson we will learn. In the next lecture of the coordinate geometry, we will learn how to find equation of a straight line whose gradient and y-intercept is given. See you in next lecture. Thanks for watching.